Welcome to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of American Legion Baseball here from beautiful Carson Park in Eau Claire. And we have for you our second game of a triple-header today. This features Green Bay Southwest versus Eau Claire Pizza Hut. Joe Anderson here, joined by Logan Meyer. First game was a pretty good one, as it ended up with Winona pulling out the 6-4 win over Marshfield. And this matchup features Green Bay Southwest in the red, white, and blue outfits, and the home team, the Eau Claire Pizza Hut team. And they call them the Pizza Hut team because Pizza Hut sponsors them. Thank you for that. Let's look at the defense first for Eau Claire, as they will be the home team. Sam Knickerbocker is catching today. Evan Gustafson is at first. Pardon me. Cooper Dykes at second. Eli Kathke at third. Tyler Webb is the shortstop. Trenton Palmer is in left. C.J. Varsho in center. And Brayton Thilman in right. Robin Trapani is on the mound for Eau Claire. We've had Dave do the PA announcing and that's announcing the starting lineups for both teams. I don't know if we're going to do national anthem or no. I doubt it. Did this morning for the first game at 10. This tournament is the 27th annual River City Classic Invitational. And Eau Claire American Legion hosts this. They're post 53. And it's held at beautiful Carson Park. Here goes the post 53 gentleman from Eau Claire. Second game today. There is 5 games on the docket this morning and afternoon and evening. We covered the game at 10, and covering this game, this is the second game of 5. And we will be back here at after the conclusion of this game at approximately 8 o'clock to bring you Marshfield versus Eau Claire. And that's an approximate start time of 8. You never know. This game was scheduled to start at 12:30. Pardon me, and it's 12:53 right now. Then the temperature has climbed to a balmy 75 degrees. And white puffy clouds in the sky, no real threat of rain. They say it's 8%. They're looking for a high of 76 on my weather app. Gotta see what got texted to me. Well, we're going to lead things off here in the top of the first with Carson Blom, Alex Potasic, and Emmett Hunter for Green Bay Southwest. Number 0, Carson Blom, second baseman, leading things off against Roman Trapani. And Trapani starts him out with a ball. Here's something you don't see very often, a left-handed catcher for Eau Claire. Same way with left-handed shortstops. You don't see that very often. Count even at the ball and strike to Blom. Leading off, he hits a ground ball. Scooped up by Dykes at second. Has time, gets the throw, and gets the out to Gustafson. Got away from him a little bit, but he corralled it and got the out. Alex Potasic, the batter, first baseman. Batting from the left side against right-hander Roman Trapani. The pitch. Boy, you can tell Trapani's got gas. You can hear that mitt snap and pop every pitch. Left-handed catcher in Sam Knickerbocker. And ground ball down the first base line. Base hit. Knocked the cap off of Gustafson. Took an odd hop. You got to give him a base hit on that. That was a hot smash. That brings up Emmett Hunter, the left fielder, and takes ball one. Kind of fighting off. I think I picked up the cold that my son Alec gave me yesterday from the farm. Didn't do it intentionally. 1-0 the count to Hunter. Potasic at first with one away. The pitch from Trapani. Skips away from Knickerbocker, and it'll allow Potasic to advance to second. That pitch low. 3-0 now to Hunter with Louis Kipley on deck. Here's the pitch. Called a strike. Full count now to Emmett Hunter. Just underway here from Carson Park in game number 2. 2 of 3 here on the network. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Foul ball. And Eric Hunter coaching at third. Thought that was fair. He thought the third baseman had touched it in fair territory. He did not make contact, so it ended up going foul. Full count to Hunter. Emmett waits the pitch from Rowan Trapani. Here it is. And struck him out swinging. 2 outs now brings up Louis Kipley. I'm going to refer to him as Louis. His teammates call him that as well. And he fouls that one just past us for strike one. Alex Potasic still at second with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Green Bay Southwest. Pitch. Strike 2. 0-2 now. Louis Kipley, the catcher. And the pitch. Struck him out looking. 1 hit, no runs, 1 left on. We head to the bottom of the first inning. You're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2,
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of American Legion Baseball. Friends, Spectrum Insurance is an independent insurance agency offering a full range of personal and business insurance services throughout 19 office locations in Wisconsin. Spectrum Insurance has a team of insurance agents with diverse areas of expertise ready to protect you from the unexpected. Visit SpectrumInsGroup.com. So that's SpectrumIns Group.com. Defensively for Green Bay Southwest, Louis Kipley is catching today. Alex Potasic at first. Carson Blom is manning second base. Ben Hess, the third baseman. Eric Demler, the shortstop. The outfield consists of Emmett Hunter in left, Jeremy Janke in center, Charlie Ruby in right, and on the hill for Green Bay Southwest is number 34, Zach Lemieux, and he will face C.J. Varsho, Cooper Dykes, and Evan Gustafson to begin the bottom of the first inning.
For Eau Claire Pizza, leading off, number 12, center fielder C.J. Varsho.
And Varsho leading off for Eau Claire. Looks at ball one from Lemieux. 27th Annual River City Classic Invitational Legion Tournament here at Carson Park. Here's the pitch from the lefty. Lefty Zach Lemieux. Kind of interesting when you think about it. For Eau Claire, you've got a right-handed pitcher and a left-handed catcher. And you have the exact opposite for Green Bay. You have a left-handed pitcher and a right-handed catcher. Three and 0 the count. And Varsho takes all the way for strike one. Big number 34, Zach Lemieux for the Southwest team from Green Bay. And walked him on 5 pitches. So a leadoff walk given to C.J. Varsho. Brings up Cooper Dykes. Lefty against lefty. Dykes batting from the left-hand batter's box. And a bunt laid down well. Hess will glove it, throw over to first and get the out. So a sac bunt for Cooper Dykes, executed to perfection. Evan Gustafson, the batter, with one away, and C.J. Varsho at second. Back-to-back left-handed batters for Eau Claire, sporting their black jerseys with the red and white numbers. And the EC logo on the right side of the jersey over the heart. Kind of reminiscent of the Cincinnati Reds logos, although Eau Claire has that E in the middle of that C. Here's the pitch for strike one. 2-1 the count to Gustafson. Now there's a team you got to talk about is the Cincinnati Reds. I mean, they've had so much talent the last few years, but have not been able to put it together. Here's the pitch. Call the ball. And in fact, last year they lost 100 games, and this year, through May, they were in last place in the National League Central. Here's the pitch from Lemieux. And walked him. So 2 walks here in the bottom of the first, puts runners at first and second for Eau Claire, bringing up Sam Knickerbocker. Well, in the last 6 weeks, Cincinnati's gone from worst to first. They inserted 2 or 3 rookies into the starting lineup, and they just have taken off and given the Brewers fits. Big weekend series against the Reds and the Brewers. Knickerbocker takes strike 1. And the team that's most disappointing, the St. Louis Cardinals. They are in last place. The wheels have fallen off the Cardinal wagon. Popped up, out of play over our heads. Logan has vowed not to protect me if there's a foul ball up here. He said, I'm on my own. he kind of made a half-hearted gesture, trying to act like he was going to catch the ball for me. Ground ball. And through the hole. They're going to send the runner. And Varsho will stand up as an RBI single for Sam Knickerbocker. Gives Eau Claire the 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. So Bennett Stocky, the batter. Runners at first and second. Still just 1 out. We are in infield fly territory here. Lemieux from the stretch. Starts him out with a strike. He's walked 2 here in the bottom of the first. Varsho and Gustafson. And a sac bunt and a base hit for Knickerbocker for an RBI. Have given Eau Claire the lead. Another base ground ball, the second. They'll get the out at first. Blom, good play. Everybody moves up 90 feet. That puts Gustafson at third and Knickerbocker at second. And another left-handed batter for Eau Claire in Brayton Thilman. And Brayton, the right fielder. Quite a few left-handed batters for Eau Claire. Lemieux starts him out with ball 1. What a beautiful day for a ball game and for a tournament. Not really hot. It's 75, 76 degrees out. White puffy clouds. Fly ball right field. Back goes Ruby. It's going to be over his head. Extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in, so a 2 RBI double for Brayton Thilman. Makes it 3-0. Eau Claire. Tyler Webb will be the 7th batter of the inning here for Eau Claire. Thilman is back. Is at second. Got the stirrups where I like them. I'm a traditionalist. I like those high stirrups. Potashik at first. The first baseman sporting those as well. And that pitch hit him. Not a good start for Zach Lemieux. Got runners at first and second with 2 outs. And the 8th batter of the inning in Trenton Palmer for Eau Claire. Fly ball, right field. This is going to be extra bases again in the gap. Another run is in. They're going to send the second runner. So Trenton Palmer with a 2 RBI double to right center field. And 2 more runs come in to make it 5-0 Eau Claire here in the bottom of the first. Still only 2 outs. And the 9th batter of the inning, in Eli Rathke. And not a great start if you're a Green Bay Southwest fan. Zach Lemieux hit hard here in the first. Back-to-back 2 RBI doubles to right center field. Charlie Ruby way off the line now. He's playing in and playing more towards right center. I missed him scoring. Trenton Palmer scored. Had a home run. It's 6-0. And a fly ball. This is going to drop in for a base hit. So Palmer with an inside the park. And we're going to have a timeout here as the first inning continues. Gives me a chance to talk to you about Toyson Ford. Stop in at Toyson Ford to pick up your new ride, or visit our award-winning service department to keep your vehicle safe and on the road. Come see why all your friends and neighbors say you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford. Well, shout out to Trenton Palmer with an inside the park home run. And just like that, it's 6-0. Defensive conference is completed. And C.J. Varsho was started everything off here in the bottom of the first with a walk. Second at bat of the inning. And Lemieux falls behind 2-0 to Varsho. Two walks and a hit batter, along with a couple of base hits and a home run. I'm going to double check on that. I'm going to talk to Dave, the PA announcer, during our break and make sure I have that right. Here's the pitch. Taking all the way at 3-0. It's now 3-1. Called a strike. Rathke at first. And they send Rathke, but it's a walk, and the inning continues. Now Cooper Dykes, who had the sack bunt. He's got runners at first and second, and still 2 out. It's always hardest to get that third out. 3 runs have come in since the second out was recorded. And now you've got runners in scoring position for Eau Claire. Lemieux's pitch. Call the ball. Umpires wearing the light blue jerseys here this afternoon. Strike call. 2-1 to Cooper Dykes, the second baseman. And that pitch gets past Kipley. And the runners advance 90 feet. Not a great start if you're a Green Bay Southwest fan. This 6 runs here in the first, with Eau Claire with a chance to score some more. And the pitch popped up out of play over our heads. Count is Logan made his attempt to cover my face with his hand. It was 40 feet away from us, but that pitch high. Did he go? No, he did not go. And another walk loads the bases. Well, if you're the only positive out of that is that you got to force out at any base. Evan Gustafson, the batter. A walk and a run scored. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And Zach Lemieux feeling a little blue here. He has struggled here in the first inning, giving up 6 runs. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Another ball. And the pitch. Inside. 3-0, 3-1. Runners will go on contact with 2 outs. Infield back. Fly ball, center field. Back goes Janke and makes the catch in center to end the inning. They send 12 to the plate and score 6 runs to Eau Claire, and they lead 6-0 as we head into the top of the second. You're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of American Legion Baseball. We're here at the 27th Annual River City Classic Invitational. I got a confirmation. I was looking down. I thought Palmer was going to hold up at second, but he had his racing shoes on and did score the inside the park home run for Eau Claire. 6 runs come in for Pizza Hut Post 93, and they lead 6-0 as we head into the top of the second inning.
Number 34, the pitcher, Zach Lemieux.
And Lemieux starts out with a base hit here to lead off the top of the second with a base hit to left. And we have a courtesy runner coming in for Green Bay. That brings up Ben Hess, third baseman. Roman Trapani with a 6 run cushion here in the top of the second. If you're an Eau Claire fan, you're happy to see that. And see if Green Bay Southwest can climb back into this. Trapani has been really pounding the mitt. And another smash down third baseline. Rathke with a poor throw to second baseman past Cooper Dykes. And the Mule will pull into third. Hess will reach on an error. Actually, it'll be a fielder's choice. And Lemieux races in the third. And Hess reaches on a fielder's choice. Eric Demler, the shortstop. And a good start for Green Bay Southwest as they've got runners at the corners with nobody out here in the second inning after giving up 6 in the bottom of the first. The pitch. Did he go? Nope. 2-0. Demler sporting the white batting helmet. Two 2-0 the count. The pitch. Strike right down Broadway. It's so different looking at a left-handed catcher. Speaking of my music background, it's so weird to have a left-handed conductor. And didn't get the call on the outside corner. Everything is kind of backwards. You're used to it. It's weird. It's like catching a spiral foot. You know, when a left-handed quarterback throws a football to you, you got to catch it different. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And got him out. So Ben Hess caught stealing. 2-4 for the first out. Lemieux did not try to advance. I don't think he would have made it even had he attempted it. Knickerbocker, a good throw. That's a swing, and it's a strikeout. So back in 2 pitches, you have a throw out at second, and you have a strikeout. Charlie Ruby with 2 away, and Zach Lemieux at third, the batter. And he pops one up towards us, and the PA announcer's back to our right. Logan, another attempt to save me. Don't worry, I'll save you too. Gotta remember, there's no screen up here. The screen is about 15 feet, about 10 feet below us. And we're right, I'm sitting right directly in line right behind home plate. It's an excellent view. You can't go wrong with it. But I'll tell you, you get a foul ball up here, it's one of those hello moments. 1-1 the count. And in the dirt, no advance. Charlie Ruby, the count on him is 2-1. Cloud's kind of getting a little more fluffier and puffier and blocking some sun. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner at third. Trapani gets the sign, gets set. The pitch. Fouled away. Stays alive. First game of our triple header featured Winona and Marshfield. Winona coming out on top of that game 6-4. 2-2 pitch. 1 for Green Bay Southwest on a wild pitch. Count is now full to Charlie Ruby. walked him. A 2-out walk to Charlie Ruby brings up Jeremy Janke. Janke, the center fielder. Throw over to first. Back in time is Charlie Ruby. Evan Gustafson, man's first base defensively for Eau Claire. That pitch inside and high for ball 1. Had the opportunity to do a couple of sectional games here last year for high school. They were exciting. Foul ball down the right field line into the party deck. Lower level of ramp, and there's a mom with a couple of little kids over there, and one young man is going to go get it. No, I think another gentleman's going to pick it up. That pitch inside and low for a ball. 2-1 the count to the number 9 hitter, Jeremy Janke, with 2 outs. 1 run has come in for Southwest. And a strike from the big right-hander. The pitch. Strike 3, got the inside corner to end the inning. 1 run comes in for Green Bay Southwest. As we head to the bottom of the second, it's 6-1 Eau Claire. You're watching Legion Baseball and Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of the 27th Annual River City Classic Invitational Legion Tournament for baseball. Friends, I'm going to talk to you about AMK Cleaning. AMK specializes in residential custom cleaning to save busy families more quality time together all year round. Happy 4th of July from our family at AMK to yours. Bottom of the second inning, 6-1. Eau Claire Pizza Hut, post 53. And they'll be facing Zach Lemieux. Hopefully the second inning will go better for Mr. Lemieux. The first inning gave up 6 runs on 3 hits and hit 1 batter. Walked 5. Not a great start if you're that young gentleman. Sam Knickerbocker leads things off for Eau Claire. Knickerbocker, an RBI single in the first. And Lemieux gets him in the hole, 0-2. Big left-hander for Green Bay Southwest. Wearing those dark blue jerseys. The pitch. Ground ball. Blom scoops it to Potasic for out number 1. That'll bring up Bennett Stocky. Stocky 0 for 1. Grounded out to Blom in the first. Another left-handed batter for post 53. The pitch. And Eau Claire Pizza Hut. They're referred to that way as Pizza Hut is the proud sponsor of Post 53 Legion Baseball. Ground ball to short. Demler off the glove. I'm going to call it an error. Let's scratch that. The official scorer gives it a hit. Brayton Thilman. A plethora of left-handed batters for Eau Claire. Batting in the order 2 through 6, they're all lefties. You don't see that very often. You're lucky if you get one or maybe two left-handed hitters. And they've sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the plate in a row here, have Eau Claire. 2-0 the count to Thilman. Stocky at first with one away. The pitch, ground ball foul past first base. Game 2 of 3 here on the network. After this game, we'll have a little break, and we'll be back here around 8 o'clock to bring you Marshfield versus Eau Claire Pizza Hut. Two and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Make it 2-2. Joe Anderson here, joined by Logan Meyer, producing exceptionally, outstandingly well. I've been blessed with some really good producers. He's one of them. 3-2 count to Thilman. Lemieux checks the runner, comes to the plate, and another walk. That is his 6th walk of the contest. Now we'll bring up Tyler Webb. Finally, we have a right-handed batter after 5 straight lefties. I mean, that's got to be quite the advantage if you are a coach to have 5 men that can bat left-handed. Infield fly in effect now. As Tyler Webb, the batter, hit by a pitch and scored the 5th of 6 runs in the first. And Lemieux falls behind 2-0. 2 on, 1 out for the shortstop, Tyler Webb. And Lemieux balked. So everybody moves up 90 feet. I don't think he came to a pause. Here's the pitch. And that pitch in the dirt. And here comes run number 6. Lemieux gets wiped out on the slide. So a balk and a wild pitch brings in the 7th run for Eau Claire. Thilman advances to 3rd. And to add insult to injury, Lemieux gets taken out on the slide. Not intentional. If he had intentionally wiped him out, he would have been ejected from the game, but he did not. Thilman, the count on him is now 3-0. Or pardon me, to Webb. Here's the pitch. And takes strike 1. It's one of those where something bad happens. The next thing you do is another error. Here's a pitch. And another walk. What started out as a pretty good sign for Lemieux here in the top of the second, or bottom of the second, is now kind of gone downhill again. Runners at the corners with 1 out. 7 walks given up by Zach Lemieux and 1 hit batter. A balk and a wild pitch, so 2 errors. And that pitch, a 59-foot fastball. And then Lemieux, this young man, doing his best, but he is really struggling. And if you're Coach Mark Faunus, you got to, pardon me, Eric Hunter, you got to get at least 3 innings out of this kid. But you got another game at 5:30. Here's the pitch. And another walk. And Eric Hunter will come out and have a chat with his defense. We'll see if we're going to make a pitching change or not. This is his second visit. And it is. So Lemieux will be exiting. And he'll bring in the right fielder, Charlie Ruby, to pitch. And if you're Zach Lemieux, these are not very happy numbers. Inning in a third, 4 hits, 8 walks, 7 runs while he was pitching, and hit 1 batter. So Ruby comes in with bases loaded and 1 out. The 3 runners, the responsibility of Zach Lemieux. What really sunk Zach Lemieux was 8 walks. And Ruby coming in the pitch. Here in the bottom of the second with 1 out and bases loaded for Eau Claire. I'm not sure who they put in right field. Ruby's warm-up tosses are done. And that brings up the number 9 hitter in Eli Rathke. Walked his first at bat. Ruby from the windup. And Ruby falls behind 2-0. And got the strike. 3-1. No place to put him. The pitch. Fouled back. Count now full. Runners have to go on a ground ball. The tag on a fly. Here's the pitch. And another walk. We'll bring in Thilman from third with the 8th run. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the 2nd. That brings up C.J. Varsho, the leadoff hitter. Back-to-back walks, scored the first run of the contest, and he takes strike 1. Five games going to be played here today. We're covering 3. And a fly ball to left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. And they're going to send 2 more in. So a 2 RBI double for C.J. Varsho makes it 10-0. Rathke now advances to that will change the line on Lemieux. He will be charged with 10 runs. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. And this is Cooper Dykes. A plethora of left-handed hitters. The first 6 batters are lefties. How often do you have that luxury of having that many left-handed batters available in your lineup? It's 3-0 to Cooper Dykes. And taking all the way. Charlie Ruby in relief of Zach Lemieux. And now gets the count full at 3-2. Six in the first, 4 here in the second for Eau Claire. And a fly ball right field. Back. Gone. 3-run home run for Cooper Dykes. We've had an inside the Parker, and now we've had one no-doubter into the picnic area here at Carson Park. And if you're Green Bay Southwest, it's one of those games. Seven runs here in the second. Still 1 out, bases empty for Evan Gustafson. All the right fielder could do was just turn around and look and watch it go out of play. Another one to right field. That one caught for the second out. Two away brings up and a high fly, left field caught for out number 3. As Stocky flies out to left. 7 runs here in the second inning. We head to the top of the third. It's all Eau Claire over Green Bay. 13-0. You're watching Legion Baseball and Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brownfine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. We're bringing you the 27th Annual River City Classic Invitational Legion Baseball Tournament from Carson Park. Joe Anderson and Logan Meyer here for you this afternoon. Friends, sign up for Fleet Farm Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Did you know the majority of milk distributed to schools throughout Eau Claire and central Wisconsin is delivered by your locally owned Blue Northern Distribution? Now is your chance to join this excellent company, as Blue Northern is hiring drivers for both their Eau Claire and Sparta locations. Apply online today at bluenortherndistributing.com. Well, let's see if Eau Claire or Green Bay can get some more runs on the board here as they trail 13-1. And leading things off will be the top of the order in Carson Blom, who grounded out to Cooper Dykes at second. And a swing and a miss for strike two. Right-hander Roman Trapani. You can hear him grunt after each pitch. And a strikeout. Fifth strikeout of the game for Roman. Alex Potashik moved to right field. That solves that mystery. Thank you, Dave. Next door. Lemieux went to first. I believe they may have removed the right fielder on that switch. Here's the pitch. That's called a strike. And that pitch inside. We have a plethora of left-handed batters in this game. Big word. Look it up. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Webb. Has time. Got him just by a sliver. Emmett Hunter will step into the box for Green Bay Southwest with two away and the base is empty. Roman Trapani, his pitch. Squirts past Sam Knickerbocker. Call the ball. Louis Kipley on deck for Southwest. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss for strike two. Tell you, Roman has been throwing in fuego here. First pitch of the game, you just heard that pop right in the mitt. Fouled back. To our right, below us. Logan didn't have to make his gesture to make it look like he's saving me. I had a couple come up there last year when I was doing some I did sectional baseball, but I was sitting in the far right press box area. And there was quite a few that got up there, and that pitch inside. Now 2-2. Fall back. Green Bay Southwest trying to get anything going here. With 2 outs, bases empty, and trailing by 12. Eau Claire has batted around and then some for the first 2 innings. And that pitch outside. I think Trapani's trying to overthrow a little bit. He's got to kind of save a little bit of that energy as the count's now full with 2 outs. See if we can give him something for Emmett to swing at. The wind-up, the pitch. Right up the box for a base hit. That'll bring up Louis Kipley, strikeout victim in the first. Got a runner at first with 2 outs, and the catcher, Louis Kipley, the batter. Top of the third, and we got a time called by the batter. Zach Lemieux due up. That pitch a ball. Game 2 of 3 here on the network tonight. We have after this game, we'll be back here around 8 to bring you Marshfield versus Eau Claire. Go out and stretch our legs a little bit. 2-0 the count. Inside strike. Absolutely gorgeous day here in Eau Claire. Puffy clouds, lots of sunshine, comfortable temperature. And strike 2 called. Count even now at 2. Tapani, his pitch. Struck him out to end the threat. 1 hit, no runs, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the third. Eau Claire 13, Green Bay Southwest 1. You're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
We head to the bottom of the third inning here at Eau Claire, where it's been all Pizza Hut over Green Bay Southwest, 13-1. Joe Anderson joined by Logan Meyer. Friends, Marquardt Motors, your local Buick and GMC dealer, has the area's largest pre-owned and new vehicle inventory with new arrivals daily. View the inventory at marquardtmotors.com or stop in to talk to a friendly salaried sales consultant. Wipfli LLP, a national accounting and consulting firm, brings the curiosity needed to uncover what's been overlooked. Their team works together to bring integrated solutions to turn your data into insights. You have the vision. Wipfli brings the clarity. Because perspective changes everything, learn more at wipfli.com. Also, our friends from Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan helps individuals and businesses find the right health insurance program for kids, adults, and families. Self-employed? No problem. Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Bottom of the third. I'm starting to run out of room in my scorebook. And a leadoff fly ball to Hunter in left for the first out. That previous batter was Bennett Stocky. Yep, I had it right. Good deal. But he flew out to left for the first out. And a fly ball base hit to right field for Brayton Tillman. And he's going to end up at second base. Tyler Webb, the batter. And Tyler looking for his first official at bat as he was hit by a pitch and walked and has scored 2 runs. And another balk. So that's an error. And a fly ball to left center field. This could be extra bases. It is. Tillman's going to come in. And Webb will have an RBI double. As my friend Ron, who I used to coach with back in the old days in Highland, you know, we couldn't hit water if we fell out of the boat. Tough outing here for Green Bay Southwest. They're doing all they can, but no matter what, Eau Claire is just hitting the ball right on the screws. And it's now 14-1. Walks, balks, and hit batters. Webb at second, Trenton Palmer the batter. He had an inside the park home run and a walk. And he's going to get a base hit. And they're going to hold up Webb at third. One away brings up Eli Rathke. Runners at the corners with 1 out, and the number 9 hitter Eli Rathke, a walk and a walk. Starts him out with ball 1. And he'll lace a base hit to left. That'll drive in 1. So an RBI single for Eli Rathke. Brings in Tyler Webb. Trenton Palmer will hold at second. Top of the order in C.J. Varsho, his 4th at bat. We're only in the 3rd inning. A walk, and a double, 2 RBI double, and he's got another single to add to his list of hits today. That'll load the bases. Coach Fennis is not going to run the score up. He's been holding runners at third. Had it been like a 3-2 game or a 4-1 game, he would have sent the runners, but he's been holding them up. No reason to really run up the score if you don't have to. Cooper Dykes, the batter. seventh batter of the at-bat, and he hits a fly ball to right field. Blom, no, he's called off by Potashik in right for the out. 2 outs now, and this has sort of been where the wheels have fallen off the Green Bay Southwest bus with 2 outs. It'll bring up Evan Gustafson. Evan with a walk, a fly out, and a fly out. And he pops it up to left field. Hunter makes the catch for out number 3. 2 more come in for Eau Claire. They extend their lead to 15-1 as we head to the top of the 4th. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of Legion Baseball here from beautiful Carson Park in Eau Claire. It's been all Eau Claire Pizza Hut as they lead 15-1 here going into the top of the 4th inning over Green Bay Southwest. Joe Anderson joined here by Logan Meyer. Zach Lemieux will lead things off for Green Bay, followed by Ben Hess and Eric Demler. Zach Lemieux, the starting pitcher, did not have a very good outing in an inning and a third. 4 hits, 8 walks, 10 runs. And Lemieux falls behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Roman Trapani has been outstanding. 6 strikeouts with only 1 walk, giving up 3 hits. Base ground the ball to Gustafson at first. He'll get the put out unassisted. 1 away. Ben Hess, who reached on a fielder's choice and was thrown out, caught stealing in the 2nd inning. 0 for 1. Trapani throwing from the windup. He's only had 5 base runners on, has Trapani, and given up 1 run. And Logan, you said is it 8 after 5, you believe? Mercy rule is 8 runs after 5? Okay. Not foreshadowing anything, friends, but you never know. One and 2 the count to Hess. Trapani in with the windup and the pitch. And ball 2. Only criticism that I have just in watching Roman Trapani is sometimes he overthrows. Throws too hard and loses control. Right there, smoke that right by Hess. Seventh strikeout of the game for Roman Trapani. Eric Demler, a strikeout victim in the 2nd. Ball 1. Sometimes you try to do too much and you overthrow. Here's the pitch. Another one in the dirt for ball 2. Well, that's a busy helicopter. That's the second or third one I've seen today. Ball 3. Logan says that's the Mayo, most likely the Mayo Clinic Hospital med flight. And there's a strike. Count now 3-1. Fouled back. Count now full, 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch from Trapani. And struck him out. Froze him in his shoes. Head to the bottom of the 4th, all Eau Claire, 15-1. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
We're back here at Zaleski Sports, bringing you American Legion Baseball from the River City Classic here and in Carson Park in Eau Claire. Joe Anderson and Logan Meyer here, bringing you to this game number 2 of our triple header. Green Bay Southwest and Eau Claire. And it's been all Eau Claire as they have a dominant lead, 15-1, going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Patrick Callahan will pinch hit for Sam Knickerbocker as Coach Fanis starts to bring in some kids off the bench to get some at-bats. Charlie Ruby in his 3rd inning of work here. Came in with 1 out in the 2nd inning. Giving up 5 runs in his innings of work. And a high fly ball to right center field. Back goes Potashek. And Potashek gets the out. Tyler Ibertson will now come to bat for Green Bay, or pardon me, for Eau Claire. Iverson's first at bat. Kind of a nice situation to have if you're Eau Claire, where you get a chance to get some kids in some at bats. Nice off-speed pitch from Charlie Ruby. Count even and a ball and a strike. Right now, Brayton Thilman is on deck due to hit. Count is now 1-2. To Iverson. And Iverson looks at ball 2. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And the pitch. Ooh, close. But no bubble gum. And struck him out looking. That's going to make Charlie Ruby feel good. That's his first strikeout of the game. I'll bring up Brayton Thilman. Brayton Thilman, a double, a walk, and a single. 3 runs scored and 2 RBI. Three 3-0 to Thilman. And a walk for Thilman. Tyler Webb will come to bat now with 2 outs. Thilman at first. And he hits a fly ball. It's going to drop in right field for a single. Two on, 2 out. Trenton Palmer. Out of the 9 batters, and he hits a high fly ball and short right field, and Carson Blom makes the catch for out number 3. We head to the top of the 5th. All Eau Claire, they lead 15-1 over Green Bay Southwest. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of American Legion Baseball. Just kind of tallying up some things in here in my scorebook. And a very impressive lineup here. Some really impressive hitting for the lads from Eau Claire. Charlie Ruby leading things off here in the top of the 5th. 8-run mercy rule in effect. 15-1 is Ruby looking for his first official at bat. His first at bat was a walk. 2-0 the count. Roman Trapani has been in control the entire game, giving up only 1 run in the 2nd inning. The big right-hander. The windup, the pitch. And he went. 2-2 the count. That's a strikeout. Nine strikeouts for Roman Tapani in this game. That'll bring up Jeremy Janke. And Jeremy 0 for 1, a strikeout in the second. The bats have been very quiet for Green Bay Southwest. Janke, did he go? Yes, he did. 1-2. The windup and the pitch from Trapani. Called a strike. And that will be another strikeout for Trapani. That's 10. And he's throwing just as hard as he did when he started the game. Last chance for Green Bay Southwest and Carson Blom. Carson 0 for 2. And Green Bay Southwest down to their last strike. The windup and the pitch. And that's going to drop for a base hit. So Blom keeps hope alive for Green Bay. I'll bring up Alex Patashik, who was 1 for 2. 2 outs to left-handed Patashik. Looks at ball 1. Thought we were going to get the game wrapped up here, but Carson Blom says no, not yet. We're not done. The windup and the pitch. Low and inside for ball 2. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning for Trapani, but now has given up a single and has fallen behind 2-0 to Alex Patashik. Make that 3-0. Said it once, I've said it a million times. It's hardest to get that third out. The count. Blom goes and doesn't need to stress because it's a walk. Only his second walk of the contest. And that brings up Emmett Hunter. Emmett is 1 for 2. And that first pitch is strike. Runners at first and second and 2 outs. And Green Bay trailing 15-1. Trapani, here's his pitch. Outside for ball 2. Pardon me, ball 1. Count is 1-1. Time is called. Everybody gets reset. Emmett Hunter back in the box, awaits the pitch from Trapani. Here it is. Right down Broadway. And a pickoff play. Almost got him. Patashik just got his toe back on the bag before the tag was put on by Gustafson. Eau Claire tends to differ, but I believe he was in. 1-2 the count. They're down to their last strike is Green Bay. time called as Trapani will step off, reset. One and two the count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, base hit to left. And the second run is going to come in, so Emmett Hunter with an RBI single brings in Carson Blom with the second run for Green Bay. Runners at first and second, still 2 out. One run has come in. It's now 15-2. And Zach Lemieux. No, this is not Zach Lemieux. Sorry, this is Louis Kipley. Actually, no, I'm wrong both times. Got a pinch hitter. And I do not have a number 21 on my list. Two outs, 2 on. 15-2, Eau Claire. Last strike for Green Bay Southwest. They brought in 1 here after 2 outs. Trapani comes set and delivers. And that pitch low. Count even at 2-2. Green Bay still breathing. Here's a pitch. High. Now the count is full. Runners will go on the pitch with 2 outs in the full count. Knickerbocker's going to make sure he squeezes this pitch if it's a strike. And called strike 3. And that's going to end the game. As Eau Claire will gain the 15-2 victory over Green Bay Southwest. 11 strikeouts for Roman Trapani. Great job for Mr. Trapani. Gave up only 2 runs, struck out 11, allowed 3 hits, and walked 2. Zach Lemieux was hit very hard. Inning in the third, 4 hits, 8 walks, 10 runs allowed, and 1 hit batter. Charlie Ruby came in relief. Pitched 2 2/3 and gave up 5 runs. It was all Eau Claire from the start as they jumped out to a quick 6-0 lead and kept their foot on the gas. And it was 13-0 after 2. And then it ended up as the final score of 15-2. Well, we'll take a little break here. We hope you've enjoyed watching this. We'll be back around 8 o'clock to bring you our third game of our triple header, which will feature Marshfield Post 54 and Eau Claire Pizza Hut Post 53. So tune back in here to about around 7:45. Never know how quick we're going to go. It's scheduled for 8. Could be a little earlier, could be a little later. but we hope you tune in. Game 2 final score, Eau Claire 15, Green Bay Southwest 2. For my awesome producer, Logan Meyer, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, our final score, Eau Claire 15, Green Bay Southwest 2. Have a great rest of the afternoon. See you later.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of Legion Baseball. I'm here with Eau Claire head coach Mark Fanas. Big win here. Very, very impressive. What were your thoughts?
Well, this guy to my left pitched a great game, and not that was unexpected. And, you know, we've been hitting the ball the last two games, and hopefully that continues. But guys are swinging the bats, and we're playing pretty well.
I'm going to say good pitching always beats good hitting for sure.
certainly does. You know, Green Bay played a nice game yesterday. I really wasn't walking in there figuring it was going to be 15-2 or whatever it ended up. But you know, we played great, and Roman did the rest.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good job. All right, I'm here. I'll make sure I get it right. Roman Trapani, did I say that correctly? Okay, according to, I'm not the official scorer. I have you down for only giving up 3 hits and striking out 11. What were some of your pitches you were throwing for strikes?
I like to try and throw everything for strikes, pretty much in any count. That's kind of my motto. I had a coach, even Coach Jeff Dykes, in there tell me, like, I was throwing the slider a lot in like a 3-1 count. So it's always nice to be confident in your off-speed stuff, like, all the time. So I'd say I had all 4 pitches working today.
Because say you have a lot of power. That first pitch sounded like the last pitch. You popped right in the mitt.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, I try to, like, throughout the season, just continue to get stronger and maintain the consistency, not only throughout the season, but throughout the game as well. And I guess it showed today.
My only, and I played an awful lot of right and left bench when I played baseball. I guess my only thing I noticed that sometimes you would overthrow and you would kind of get those pitches in the dirt.
Yeah, that'll happen occasionally. Sometimes, like, later in the game too, like, you got to adjust your feel because maybe you're more tired or maybe it's a different ball or something. But I think just being able to make those adjustments makes a big difference, and looks like it paid off, I guess.
Very impressive win for you today. We're going to put you in the house. You know how to do this, right?
I do not.
You're going to say, my name is Roman Trapani, and I'm in the house. I'm going to give you the microphone and count to 3. Look up at the camera up there.
Sounds good. Okay. 1, 2, 3. My name is Roman Trapani, and you are in the house. Thank you very much. You have a great one.
You too. Thank you. An impressive win for Eau Claire as they take care of Green Bay Southwest in 5 innings by the final score of 15-2. Again, for Logan Meyer, my producer, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching this afternoon's game. We'll be back tonight for Marshfield and Eau Claire at around 8 o'clock. Have a great rest of your afternoon. See you tonight.